Well, what happened was in December 2010 on Christmas Eve, we had an outage in our downtown area that took out the majority of downtown. We had a failed gear, and Christmas Eve is a pretty big day here in Santa Fe, and we were out of power for 16 hours. That evening, as the crews were out, they found a number of pieces of equipment that had gone bad. So as a result of that, I was asked to take a look at our downtown system, investigate what the issue was, and I found that it needed an upgrade. I was quick to realize that it was going to be a multi-year project. We were going to have to break this up, attack it in smaller pieces so that we could maintain power to the existing customers while we worked on each individual section.
Well, what I was the environmental lead on the project, and so what I was responsible for was figuring out which different agencies we had to coordinate with those agencies and obtaining any of the necessary permits. Well, there's numerous challenges because there's such a rich cultural history throughout the area, and specifically within the city of Santa Fe, which has been continuously occupied for well over 1,000 years. We are going to encounter numerous potential archaeological and cultural resources anytime we want to break the ground. We have to get special permits from the city and from the state so as that we're mitigating any possible impact to that cultural history.
The first phase, which we completed, was $3.3 million. And the future phase that we'll be doing in the next 2 years is going to be approximately $2.4 million. I met with the mayor, the public works director, the community development director, and we strategized how we were going to affect this plan to carry out our design and our construction. And part of that was involving the customers. So what we did is we kept them in tune of when we were going to have outages, and to accommodate them, we did our majority of our outages during the evenings and weekends so that we wouldn't disturb their businesses too much. So we are removing 39 of this piece of equipment, and we are replacing them with this new type of equipment that we have, which is state-of-the-art for 2013-14. Here we are in downtown Santa Fe. We're at one of the underground vaults where we installed the new equipment, so we're going to take a look at it. So let's go check it out. And what we're looking at is this is where that 1980s vintage gear that we saw earlier would have sat right in this general area with all the cabling coming to it, thus creating a pretty congested area for the linemen to work on. And so now this is the new switches that we talked about that are the state-of-the-art. As we look around and we look at some of these, this is where we talked about having the backup feeds, where we would actually come in with one cable, and then we've got another feed on this side where we're able to switch around and back up the feed in the event of an outage, thus creating a shorter outage period for any customer that would lose power. That's our Santa Fe Downtown System Improvement Project. We do this to continually try and improve on our system reliability, and being from Santa Fe, it's our pleasure to do that. Thank you very much.